There was a right uppercut, and down goes his. He can't be missed by the left hook. His hands are down, he can't get them up there. There it was, and there's a right hand that drives him into the ropes, and that's it.
Talagang malupit ang boxer na mapapanood natin ngayon mga tol. Bago sumikat pa ang pangalang Manny Pacquiao, Nonito Donaire. May isang Pinoy World Champion muna na talagang kinakakatakutan ng Amerika. Tirador ng mga Meksikano at Amerikano, kung saan doon ginagawa mismo sa kanilang bansa ang mga laban. Ngunit bago yan, welcome mga tol dito sa ating panibagong video. Salamat sa pagbabalik mga tol dito sa A3 Boxing TV. Kung bago ka pa lang sa ating channel na puno ng bakbakan, paklik na lang ng subscribe button, bell icon at all para updated ka sa ating panibagong uploads araw-araw. Siya mga tol, ang ating kababayan na tinaguriang The Hawaiian Punch na si Jesus Salud. Nakatapat niya ang pambato ng Venezuela na si Jesus Paul, na sa panahon na iyon ay may record niya 25 wins, 7 losses, 3 draws at 4 knockouts. Tara na mga tol, panoorin natin ang kanilang laban. Round 1 pa lang mga tol, mabibigat na palitan ng suntok na agad ang ating mapapanood galing sa dalawang boxers.
And Paul already showing what he wants to try to do. Salud will have to get under that jab and then go inside. Good nicknames tonight. Salud, the Hawaiian Punch. Occasionally between fights, and the celebrations get bigger. After the fight against Zavala, he got mail from New Zealand. The fan had seen the fight and wanted his autograph and everything. Nice right hand by Paul. We caught Salud sort of studying the situation here. Salud debating. Salud's last fight with Zavala, as we mentioned, which Salud we will see quite that many tonight. Nice right hand by Salud. Well, these styles would discourage that many, but that fight was yet another advertisement for the lower weights. They produce so much more action often than the heavyweights. And that time was Paul with the right hand, leading Salud counter. Up and down, but if Paul makes that mistake later, as from what we saw in the last fight of Salud's with, Paul wants to be outside. That's where he'll do best in this fight. Play at these weights, but in this case, I think it's quite a difference. End of round 1, we'll be back through against Zavala. And of course, the
Round 2 at 3 mga tol, patuloy pa rin ng mainit na salpukan ng dalawang boxers. Solido ng mga suntok ang pinapatama ng dalawang boxers sa isa't isa.
And a lot of it, you can see the looping punches, the tentative jab he throws out just to keep. Nice right hand by Salud, and that's where he wants Paul, right there. Down, it's really his fight. I wouldn't think Paul would want to be where he is right now. No, kind of a strange tactic, but he may feel that at least one round of this fight he's got to play it inside. The outside. A little low. Paul got much the picked off the jab and then landed one of his own. Big punching statistics are not always known for defense. And again, Paul fighting with his back to the ropes. More than you might expect. Now, he's not doing badly in there. That was a good right hand. No, he's not, but it's hard to win fights. For a fight. But he has fought on the inside in the past. Jesse Reed has joined us on his... Is that a pep talk, or do you really believe that?
No, I really believe that. The difference in weight is a big difference, and also in size. But the difference right now is not lean in so much and give his head away. He's got a good height advantage and just try to use it and punch with him, to stay with him when he's punching, to try to win the exchange. But as he's bending over at his waist, he makes himself
in the fight, spending as much time in the ropes as he's shown so far.
In the corner, Jesus Paul, a man of candor.
win this fight, you have a style that can win this fight, go out and do it. And they picked a good time to face a Salud because he would be naturally
taking nothing away from Jesus Salud, but the cut in this Zavala fight, serious cut over Zavala's eye, that I believe took something like 35 stitches. They had to go to plastic surgery to get it closed. Had a lot to do with that victory. This is our main event, Jesus Salud versus Jesus Pole. And right now, Pole is fighting Salud's fight. And not fighting it badly.
No, because he's coming around the side with his punches, and there's a sort of a peekaboo defense, but he gets around it.
End of round 3. Again, a very close round. Remember, Salud is the...
At times difficult to fight. And he threw more than the one shot because he was perfectly squared up and had cut the ring.
But I would think that serves Salud well with that short right hand.
And Jesse Reed does not want Salud leaning. He wants him straight up and getting that jab out there.
Cole just throwing single punches.
Matinding bakbakan pa rin mga tol sa pagpapatuloy ng mga rounds.
He's got a change.
And again, Pole fighting with his back to the ropes. And even though he's getting there more than 5th round, Jesus Pole, and we'll see what kind of tactics Pole uses.
We worked on in the gym. We'd like to have him do a little more. Stay close.
Surprising you at all. He seems to be fighting with his back to the ropes more than any of us thought.
No, we anticipated, which is fine for Jesus. He just has to get a little busy.
Really starting to take control of the fight.
Yes, I think Adam is when Pole, Jesus Salud thought, saw Pole a little, get a little tired. Here we go. That's it.
Back up the middle. Abel, thanks very much. Salud obviously happy with what his charge is doing, and the good
Starting to put combinations together which they wanted. I thought it was interesting he expressed a little surprise that Pole was as close to Salud as Jesus Pole, and they thought that they would have to go find him.
He is throwing punches, 1, maybe 2, to zoning.
Salud has adjusted to Pole and getting inside.
And Salud making Pole throw punches inside, which is really not what he does best, not what he wants to do. You can almost see the way he throws his punches. He doesn't seem to be very comfortable. Nice uppercut there, and a right hand over the top, and that might have hurt Pole. Salud,
Good observation on his part, trying to find out the good.
that is what counts, folks.
And Salud out punched.
And right at the moment, Pole is doing a little bit of running.
And
Nice left hand.
and it did nothing because his legs are widely spread apart. He's punching from weird angles, trying to catch Salud off balance. And now he's getting hammered.
Yeah, nice left hand, and then a right hand behind it by Salud. Uppercut from long range, tough punch to throw. Introduce the crowd to the fighters.
They're waiting
Sa
for
puntong ito mga tol,
this side.
talagang nagsusubukan ang dalawang boxers kung sino talaga sa kanila ang may matigas na panga. Matitinding palitan ng mga suntok ang ating mapapanood at solido rin ang mga binibitawan ng dalawang boxers.
You guys get them out of their rhythm, make them lunge. Right angle shots thrown from left field, so to speak. Where had Salud been up against somebody a little more powerful, he could be in some trouble.
Just seemingly unable to do what Jesse Reed.
Leaning too much as he was asked not to do also.
Yeah. Coming to the end of round 7, and Salud starting to pick the pace up and might have hurt Jesus Pole at the end of the 7th.
Really driving Pole off the mark now.
Jesse Reed actually thought that Pole won 2/3 of that last round.
Speech. If you figure the long-term relationship between fighter and trainer, he's letting Pole know what's possible if he works. He's tired too, and that's why the connect percentage has gone way down. When a fighter's tired, the punches just...
Sa huling minuto ng round 8 mga tol, isang solidong suntok ang pinatama ni Salud na naging sanhi ng pagkatumba ni Jesus Paul.
There uppercut, and down goes Jesus Paul. On unsteady wheels.
They'd be doing Paul a favor to stop it. He's tired and a big target now to get hurt.
It was the uppercut that started him off. And another right hand. Still 35 seconds to go for Jesus Paul. And another right hand, flush on the chin. Drives Paul into the ropes. He's ready to go again. Spins out of there. Still 20 seconds to go. That's the second knockdown.
Well, stop it now.
Remember, there is no 3 knockdown rule here.
You just stop it on principle.
They're going to let it go. He's got 7 seconds to get through the round. And another right hand drives him into the ropes. And Jesus Paul did get through the round. The right hand, it was grazing.
Dito sa round 9 mga tol, ramdam na ni Jesus Paul ang sakit ng mga binibitawan ni Jesus Salud.
Win the fight. I question whether that's a possibility. Bottom line is, I don't.
Well, Paul is on borrowed time now. Quick turn by Salud, and he capitalized.
Double the hook.
Right hand, a left hand behind it, and the other right. And tired again.
Working, Paul, working.
Well, he's right for a couple of shots. Ring he had against Zavala. Hasn't done the job yet, but he's getting close.
Another right hand drives him backward. Won't go far, I can promise you that.
10 seconds, Paul. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Trying to weigh his shot. I like it.
Salud is looking for that uppercut.
He's got a will to stay in here and get all the way through.
It'll take long to follow. And here's the total numbers for the fight. You can see what Salud has done, and he starts to open Paul up again. And Paul simply has it.
And also the reach it. Paul delays the punches a little bit. He's got to punch through it like he did there.
Right back, son. Right back. Right back there. Work, son. 4-5.
Dito sa round 10 mga tol, binanatan na ng husto ni Salud ang Venezuelan boxer.
Work your hands, son. Work your hands. Work them.
There was a right hand and a left hand behind it. He drives Paul into the corner. And Paul is in big trouble again. Stumbles into the center of the ring, and a left hand puts him down. And still a long way to go, over a minute in the final round. And Paul will do well to finish the fight.
Sa sobrang pambubugbog ni Jesus Salud sa Venezuelan boxer, itinigil na ng referee ang bakbakan.
And there's a right hand that drives him into the ropes, and that's it with 48 seconds left.
Salamat! Mag-iwan na lang kayo ng comment, like at subscribe. Mag-upload din ng video sa araw-araw.